I love you too, baby. How you doing, everybody? So today we're going to be taking a look at Horizon Worlds, but we're going to be taking a look at creating something. And basically, you just want to get into Horizons, okay? And then you're going to click down here, and that's your create menu. Here, you're going to end up getting worlds, tutorials, and all this kind of stuff or whatever. You're going to want to create a blank world. This one is a world that I've already created. It just so happens to be called Blank World. And so what happens is when we get in here, I'm going to show you how to build stuff. Primarily, let's start with like simple shapes. We'll make a little bird. I'll show you a llama, some other things that I've created. I'm not sure how I'm going to do, if I'm going to do like a tutorial series or anything like that necessarily. I just want to get in on making stuff for Horizon. So yeah, and you know, make videos because there's not a whole lot of creators doing this right now. So let's just wait for this to pop up. Not going to be too much longer. All right, so first thing you're going to see, this is stuff from the blank world that I've already created. So the trees and you know these little birds here that I've got. Over here I've got a llama. So I don't know, he's got like a funky hairstyle, maybe kind of like some dreads or something, I guess. And he's got this fuzzy texture to him, which is kind of nice. And you know, tongue and eyes, and he looks like a freak, to be honest. And then over this way, that's supposed to say teachers, so just ignore this C that's supposed to be there. But we've got other little things like this fire. So I've animated these little polygon rectangle things here to do that, and there's an audio box that's underneath, and I'll show you how that works. And yeah, the stones and a little walkway and some more birds and some rolling mountains and a big box thing and you know, whatever. So first thing you're going to end up noticing is that you've got this little thing that's in your hand, and you've only got it on the right hand side or whatever your dominant hand is. And when you pull down on the joystick, you're going to go into the creative side, this whole creative menu here. Now, one thing that I didn't realize is that you're supposed to see text when you look at this, but it's only if you're touching the joystick. So I'm touching the joystick? No, I'm not. So while touching it, you can see that there's different words on here. So let's put that over the green so we can see it. So I don't want you to get into too much of this if you're kind of new. Basically, you're just, the blue signifies where you are. So I'm on the grab section. My trigger buttons, which are like on this side, not on the top, but on the middle finger, pushing those allows me to move around. And by pushing both of them, I can scale like this. Or I can turn like this. So basically what it is that I want to do is I'm going to start by pushing that button right there on the actual controller, because here it doesn't exist, but on the actual left controller I'm going to push that, and it brings up this menu. I can push and hold to move that menu around a little bit. So let's say I want it right here. Now I'm going to grab a shape. So let's say that we're trying to build this tree. When you look at the tree, you're going to see that it's cones and a stick. So this is going to be pretty easy. I'm going to push and hold to bring my cone out with the index finger trigger. So with that one, I can move this around. If I put them both into the box, I can pull this and I can shape the size. So I can grab this and just kind of like move it around in space like this, so on and so forth. So here, I'll make it like that. Okay. Now, on the right-hand side of this, you're going to see duplicate. So if I'm grabbing an object and I move it to the right, it's going to duplicate it. And then I can duplicate it again here. And then I can hit my middle finger triggers to zoom out or to pull down. And then right on the stick to duplicate. Right? If you've got too many of these, if you don't want to make a big tree, okay, just hit down and that's your delete. All right, now I'm gonna let go of everything. So here we've got these three pieces that I'm gonna do something with. Now we can make this look a lot better by using snapping. So snap is on the left-hand side at the bottom, and it takes some getting used to. So I've turned snap on, as you can see here. And now, instead of grabbing the object or the box, I'm grabbing the points. So if I want this point to snap to something, that's the point that I would grab, and then you can see it wants to snap to different vertices and things like this. But let's say I want to snap in the middle at the bottom here. See, now it's wanting to snap on other parts of this one. So I can snap that there. And then go like this so I can see it a little bit better. We're going to grab, let's say, the top here, and it just chose a good spot to want to snap. So this is all like, it's oops, I'm going to undo that. There we go. I'm going to turn my snap off, so I'm going to push down. Here I'm still in the hand, so I can grab. Now here's one thing. If you're grabbing empty space, push and hold that index finger, touch more than one object, it kind of groups them temporarily, to which I can now move this and be like, oh yeah, this is what my tree looks like. See how it's a little bit misaligned there because of the snapping, but it still looks good, whatever, I don't really care. And so now I'm going to make a stick. So we're going to grab, any piece, let's say like this, and we're going to stretch this out, so 2 fingers, and then we're going to grab these sides because we're going to push those in. Oops. We're going to push those in to make it a little bit smaller like so. Let's go a little bit more and a little bit more. Here we go. So here's my piece, and boop, there's the bottom of the tree. So I can move around like that, or push and hold, select more than one piece, tilt it around, select empty space to deselect, and then I can take this and I can move that right there. Put that there, put that there, there. That looks a little bit better. Select them all. Oops. Select them all. There's my tree. All right. The undo is on the left-hand side there. So if you move him and you accidentally grab one like this, just slide to the left. Boom. Goes back to normal. Let's just watch that again. Slide to the left. So we're going to grab all. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to go like that. That's your tree. Make that tree really big. Or turn that tree into a little baby tree. All right. We're going to extend over here, middle fingers. We're going to pull. There. Now we've zoomed in on it. Want to get somewhere really fast? You think it's kind of hard doing your middle trigger like that? You don't like it? Put your hands out. Middle fingers. Okay? Bring them in to zoom the world in. In. Find a new spot that you want to zoom to, like the person. Zoom out. Right? Find the person. Zoom. Find the person. Zoom.